With energy prices soaring in the year since the invasion of Ukraine, government support has been central to cushioning the impact on households. The energy price guarantee effectively caps annual household bills for typical usage at around £2,500. Now, from next month, bills were due to increase to £3,000, but Sky News understands Chancellor Jeremy Hunt is now expected to extend that support at £2,500 until June, sparing households a £500 increase. So let's look at how we got here. Since 2019, energy bills have been controlled by a price cap set by the regulator Ofgem. And think of this line as the real cost of supplying energy. You can see prices were capped around £1,000. But by April last year, the cap had reached £2,000. And in October, it rose above £3,500, then higher still above £4,000 in January, before falling back a bit this spring. So in October, the government introduced the energy price guarantee, capping prices at £2,500. We know this planned increase to £3,000 isn't happening, and ministers are hoping that by the spring, on these forecasts, the Ofgem cap will fall below £2,500 and government guarantees can be withdrawn. Now, the actual cost to government is this red area here. That's the difference between the price guarantee and the real price to energy suppliers, and that's less than expected. And this is why wholesale gas prices have fallen sharply. They're still around double the pre-war average for a couple of decades, but they're well short of the peaks of the middle of last year. And this is why the Chancellor feels he can afford to extend support. The initial forecast for all this was around £42 billion, but the actual cost so far is just short of £27 billion, with the 3-month extension costing around £2.6 billion, the total less than £30 billion. And it's worth saying that as well as supporting households, this spending should also help inflation fall. Now, this doesn't mean the government has more money, just that it has spent less than it expected. But the clearest beneficiary is the consumer and hundreds of thousands of households that may now avoid being dragged into fuel poverty.